2 balls and a strike to count on Taylor. Reyes fires, swinging a drive, deep left field. This is one back. Walk the ball. Chris Taylor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into DodgerHeads, presented by DodgerBlue.com. My name is Jeff Spiegel, joined today by Daniel Starkand, Scott Geirman. We are continuing in our series of breaking down each of the Dodgers' position groups, and as a launch point for that, we're using MLB Network's top 10 right now. We've done second base already. Today, we are talking third base, which is good news, guys, because there's actually a Dodger on this list. Max Muncy comes in at number 8, but I'll just preempt before I put this list on. I think this, of all of the groups that they put up there, was the most controversial. I saw the most people mad about. So here is the top 10, Daniel. I'll let you react first. Machado, Ramirez, Riley at the top, Justin Turner 7th, Max Muncy 8th. My initial reaction was, this is a pretty loaded positional group when you look at that 1 through 5. My second was Justin Turner, Max Muncy, some interesting rankings. Daniel, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I kind of had similar reactions. We've done some of these other videos already, and just looking at this group, it's miles better than some of the other positions. And yeah, obviously the Justin Turner, Max Muncy, side by side right there stands out. I thought the whole point was to put guys in positions that they're going to be playing in the upcoming season. I'm not exactly sure how much third base Justin Turner is going to be playing. There's a guy number 4 in that list, Rafael Devers, who the Red Sox just locked down for a few years, who plays third base. So I don't know if JT should have been in the DH rankings, first base. He's not going to be playing third base, and even if he was, I definitely that's close between him and Muncy. I think JT is a better bet to be consistent, to be good. Muncy's there's more variance with Muncy. He might be really bad, but he also might be amazing. So to me, I'd rather have the upside that Muncy presents. Like he could go out there and hit 35, 40 homers this year. JT's not going to do that. But he also might bat under 200 as we saw last year. But I'm high on what Max Muncy could be this year. I think he kind of, after dealing with the elbow injury, he kind of settled in the second half last year and got back to his usual productive self. So I think Muncy should be, maybe swap JT and Muncy. But yeah, I could see why there was some controversy here.
I'm going to get back to Muncy and Turner here in a second, but Scott, I have to ask, are you bummed at how low Alex Bregman is on this list? Are you going to be okay seeing him outside of the top 5?
Man.
You brought this upon yourself. Let me just say that.
A little bit, I guess, right? I'm going to lean into it. I'm not going to run away from it. No, he's right there, because this is the argument, or the point is that third base for me and probably a lot of everyone is that third base is the most loaded position group in all of baseball. Like a position players, like you look at that, what a class! Like honestly, you look at second baseman, you put this next to that, it's just unbelievable. You could build a whole all-star team just with these guys. I think Manny Machado was snubbed out of an MVP. That's just my opinion. I think all around he was just It's okay.
Are there any guys that most Dodger fans hate that you don't love, that you're not like? It's like you just got the team of guys that they like that Dodger fans hate. You're like, let me advocate for.
I don't understand why people hate Manny Machado. I really don't understand that hate. 2018, he was so pivotal. Don't do this. I can defend Manny Machado in that run.
He also jogged out some balls off the wall. He also spiked a dude at first base. Yeah, he was solid. I'll give you that.
He got the bunt single right when he got the bunt single right before Cody Bellinger's homer, right?
All right, Scott, Muncy and Turner, and you could take this.
Yeah.
For me, I look at last year, and wins above replacement is not perfect, but it's helpful. Those two guys had the same wins above replacement last year. Like, we're talking about a way down year for Max Muncy and Justin Turner, who's 37, going to be 38 next season. Scott, for me, I don't see how Max Muncy, his worst season was as good as Justin Turner last year. There's no argument to be made that Justin Turner is going to be trending upwards. I mean, maybe not no argument, maybe DH off his feet, but Turner is going the wrong way in the age column. Max Muncy has had one down year. How in the world does Muncy get ranked behind Justin Turner?
I think just pedigree, honestly. I think a lot of that has to do with it. Justin Turner, that's a little odd. Max Muncy had an incredibly down year. but he still found a way to make things work, and he was great down the stretch. So
Yeah.
he figured a lot of things out. I'm not really sure how, if it's for this past year or, like predictive. And if that's the case, then I don't know how you'd grade Justin Turner ahead of Max Muncy. Muncy only played about 80 something games at third base. And I think he has just much more potential at third base. He's a much better defender. He's always been a plus defender at third. And I think if that's where they play him, it'll be that much better. That's why Daniel's video, we're talking about Muncy maybe at second base. I think Muncy has immense potential at third base. Yeah. He's figuring out how to play with that elbow. And the more comfortable he becomes, he might be able to crack. I mean, it's going to be tough to crack the top 4. That just won't happen. But he might be creeping up that list. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, and that's part of this is when we did our second base video, which is the first one MLB Network did, and we're sort of tracking along with them. We had the conversation of who's going to play the most innings at second base. Daniel and I were both in the camp of Vargas and Muncy are going to, one of them is going to be at second, one is going to be at third. MLB Network obviously put Muncy among the third basemen here. So let me close with this question, and Daniel, if you want to share a final couple thoughts while you answer it. If we're giving letter grades to each of these positions to grade confidence, we're going to get to the first base and right field position that I think are probably about A pluses for the Dodgers. We're going to get to left field and center field where we might not be passing in those departments. But if you had to give the Dodgers' current setup at third base a letter grade, Daniel, what would you give them?
I'd give it, an A minus. I think they're pretty set at third base. I don't think third base is a position you have to worry about when looking towards next season. You mentioned it, Muncy and Vargas. We don't know who's going to be playing where. We'll see how it shakes out. But those are both quality options. Guys like Chris Taylor, Miguel Rojas could both play third base if need be. So I think it's solid. Obviously, they don't have one of the top 5 guys on that list who are all, incredible MVP candidates year to year. But Muncy could very well be the next guy after that first group if he has, a bounce back year like we know he's capable of. So I feel pretty comfortable with the Dodgers third base situation. We'll see who's playing where, with second base, third base, left field. I feel like they could go a lot of different ways, but I think overall they're going to get average defensive production from third base and well above average offensive production.
Yeah, I'd go A minus too. I like Muncy at third. Feel good about a bounce back. Feel okay enough about the defense. So A minus for me. Scott, quickly, A minus, B plus. Where you at on third base?
I tend to agree. I'll probably go. I'll just stick with the line. I'll go right there. I like Muncy at third. I think when he filled in for Justin Turner, he got great production there. I like Muncy's upside this next year, figuring out how to play again and learning to, be a solid top end piece for the Dodgers offense. I like him there. I'm gonna stay with A minus.
Okay, so 3 A-minuses for us. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If Max Muncy is the everyday third baseman, so to speak, how confident are you? Again, leave that in the comments below. That's Daniel. That's Scott. My name is Jeff. As always, thanks for joining us. Please subscribe, ring the notification bell, and as always, go Dodgers.